Hello, I am SV8RMA. This is my second video about Kenwood's HF flagship radio, the TS-990. We will examine some unique functions of this radio which make the operator's life easier. Have fun! The first thing we will examine is the startup time of the TS-990. Many people claim that it takes a lot of time for the 990 to start. Let's see the normal startup time. At this state, the consumption is 0.5 watt. It takes about 40 seconds. And that's it. Do you want to speed it up for the next contest? No problem. Press menu, then advanced menu, and go to number 22. Standby state low power consumption. Select it and set it to off. That's it. Now let's take a look at the fast startup. Do have in mind that this setting has a result of high standby consumption, about 20 watts, and sometimes the cooling fans may start in order to cool the power supply. Maybe it is a good idea to leave it at low consumption. The second unique function we will examine is frequency tracking. Pressing this button, you enable the tracking function, where you can change the main band and sub-band frequencies with the difference between them maintained. This is the tracking button. The frequency tracking is useful for testing your antennas when different antennas are connected for the main band and sub-band, and this function allows you to measure the difference in signal strengths. You can see antenna number 2, antenna number 1.
Thank you very much, 73, and good luck. 9 Alpha, 1 Alpha, 9A, 1A.
Antenna 1, antenna 2. You see, my antenna 1 is much better than my antenna number 2. Now you know which of your antennas is better. Kenwood states that frequency tracking is particularly effective on the low bands. The third thing we will examine is the TX tune function. There is a programmable button on the front panel called PFA. I programmed it from the menu to operate with the TX tune function. When you press this button, the radio transmits a steady carrier 10 to 20 watts in CW mode, so your tuner can match your antenna system. Take a look how it works. But if you turn off the car knob, either on purpose or accidentally, and press the TX tune, this is the car knob. If you turn it off, the radio gets in TX mode, but with no power. Let's see it. The car is off. I press the PFA. No TX power, but the radio gets in TX mode. This can lead to horror scenarios of failed final transistors. As I am mostly an SSB operator, I don't know well the CW functions, and during my experimenting with the knobs, I've had this frightening experience. I believe that Kenwood should address this and make the TX tune function to operate no matter what the CW settings are. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. This is Sierra Victor 8, Romeo Mike Alpha, 73 from Greece.